Hi guys, it's Monday. I'm Tracy Weinzapfel. Welcome to my studio. Hopefully we'll keep the connection. If we don't, I will look up. Might have to be a little patient. And I do come back, and then tomorrow I do upload the video all as one. Figured out how to do that, so I don't have any problems. But anyway, welcome, welcome. Hi, my favorite cousin. That is my cousin. I don't know if I'm supposed to say she's my favorite cousin, but she is. Anyway, so it's Monday, July 25th. I think it's the last Monday of the month. Anybody know? Yes, I'm wearing a dress because people ask. So my moderators are Lori, Mary, and Andy. I don't see Andy or Mary, but Lori is here, so she will be taking your phone calls. Just go ahead and give her a call. I can give you her cell phone number. She loves that. Kidding. So anyway, I will keep looking up. And Lori texts me. If I miss a question, feel free. You can ask me anything. And the dress came from Target before you ask. So, super cool news. Cloth, Paper, Scissors, which is one of our sponsors from Ministry of Mixology in Chicago. Bing, bing, bing. Guess who that is? Guess who that is? La, 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 la. That's mine. I don't know where the project is. I have it. It's taking a beating because do you want to enable dictation? No. Do I want to enable dictation? Yes. I am dressing up for you tonight, Pam. So do not give my phone number out. Here's the project, and here it is. So really cool. They did a really cool write-up. Hallelujah. I am pretty upset. Keep it going. And I'm just going to keep it going. So I'm going to give us some mood lighting. Okay, here we go. Anyway, that's that. Cloth, paper, scissors, thank you very much. I think that's all I have to say. If you guys looked at my blog yesterday or last week, I gave you the start of what is a new Canson Art Journal, new chapter in my life. Hello, another chapter. Here I go. And page after page after page of funny, nice, whatever. This is 7 by 10. So I kind of went a little smaller, taking it to Michigan with me. I'm going on vacation next month. I will not be here for a Monday or two because I'm going to be on vacation, and we're going to call this a real vacation. I'm not going to be taking my computer. My phone will not be used. It'll be used to like send vacation photos, but I'm taking a vacation for a week. I cannot wait. Taking the kids and going back to my home state of Michigan. Cheers. This is not apple juice. I'm over 21. Times 2. And more. If you haven't signed up for Ministry of Mixology in Chicago and you want to go, we're down to the last few seats. That's super exciting. And we just picked up a new sponsor. I'll give you a hint. They're going to be supplying paintbrushes for the event. Isn't that cool? You don't even have to bring paintbrushes now. So, Dynasty Brush Company. There's my plug. And I'm going to use their paintbrushes. Okay? Dynasty Brush Company. Okay. Oh, there we go. Lori reminded me what I've been working on. So, leave it to me. You know, I think I talked about this project about 3 months ago. My local wine region, Art and Wine, asked me to do a wine barrel, paint a wine barrel, an actual wine barrel, you know, yay tall, it comes up to my boobs. And they asked me to paint the wine barrel for a auction, or I don't know, silent auction, whatever. I'm going to be begging people to bid on this. So I said yes because the event is in November, thinking that I have all the time in the world to paint this. Well, I go to England and Utah and blah, 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 blah. It's due on this weekend. And so what happens is now people, because normal people don't leave it for the last minute. I even asked for an extension, and this is what she said. So cute. She said in the email, yeah, you can go to the first week of August as long as you get one complete side down and photograph it. Okay, I don't know about you, but it's like, it's round. There are no, it's round. So, that seems like a great option, but that's not going to work. So if you go to Tracy Weinzapfel Studios, what I wished I would have done. Yeah, what I want you all to do is go bid on it. No, I have to go to the event. I get a free ticket to this event. I'm going to be standing there in the back with a little thing going, I'm bidding on my own barrel. So I made the mistake. People are posting their projects, and they're gorgeous. I don't know any of the local artists. I don't really do a ton locally, so I don't really know anybody, but I've seen a couple, and I went, oh, man. And one lady paints wine barrels for a living, so she's got this cool, like, rolly thing that elevates. Well, I've been going around in a circle. I would take you to it, but I can't because so that was the first thing. It was in the garage, and I said to my husband, I really need to move this in the house because it is way too warm out here. It's like 105. And he was like, you're not going to be able to put that in the house, And I was like, he was at work. And what else do you do when you're home alone? You figure out how to move it into your house. So I did. I got it up 4 steps. I put it on a blanket, and I moved the blanket like this, but I got it in the house. So he came home, and he was like, hey, where'd the wine barrel go? I'm like, I don't know. Wine barrel? What wine barrel? So the wine barrel is in the front foyer. You'll see pictures of it. And I have been taking, hi, Dad. I've been taking photos as I go. What I wished I would have done is do a time lapse of it. But most of it was done in PJs, no shower, and over the weekend. And there are some less than desirable positions that I'm in.
Which Netflix is on? I have no idea. I can't find the remote, nor can I don't know how to turn it.
Go ask John to go in there, please, and turn it off. Thank you very much. Okay, we found out the Netflix is on. Okay, so anyway, I am just now. I'm getting it done. I really love it, but you know how you don't want to move on and like do anything wrong because you don't want to screw it up? Well, that's the point I'm at. So I've been kind of having fun with it, but my back is killing me. And then I had to flip the barrel over, paint part of it upside down. Hopefully you can go look at it. It's been a lot of fun. I just want it behind me. I want it done. I want it delivered and out of my life. And I have to polyurethane the thing. I have to treat it for the outside. It's like, can you just go? Anyway, that's what I've been working on. And I don't know if you guys saw, but Andy and I launched our, Lori, if you would be so kind as give our Dare to Create Live Facebook page and website. I think it's daretocreatelive.com. We went live with that. We are going to a variety of locations. We just found out our CHA workshops were approved. I'll have a workshop in Phoenix. We found out we will be going to Florida in May for the Society of Decorative Painters. We're doing a special event there. And I will be going back to England in June. I mentioned that last week. That is on the schedule. And we have 2 other locations that we haven't announced yet, but those are going to be going on there once we fine-tune the details. So I guess our carpool karaoke has been very popular. And once that's behind me, I have to submit a class for SDP because I'm going to do one there too. And then I'm going to be truly on vacation. Oh, shoot. I just realized that half my stuff is in the other room, so I'm going to have to borrow supplies from here. So I think that's it. It's 6:07. You guys are live in my studio. If you're new, please let us know where you're calling from. We have a really bad hazing process we put you through. No, we just want to know where you're calling from, not where you're here from. I know, I'm really busy. Oh, this is nice. Why didn't somebody tell me that half my dress is hanging out and that part's not supposed to be hanging out? Colorado Springs is one. Colorado Springs, I believe, is July. I have all these floating around in my noggin. And for those of you who live in California, I will be in Orange, California next Saturday. And I'm teaching 2 workshops, and then I'm driving home. Yes, and then I have a book. And then I have a book deal that I'm working on, and that is right here. Here's all the stuff for that. And then in between, I plan on napping. Okay, this is Jessa. I plan on painting right now. So I'm going to be using Dynasty brushes because they're so generous to sponsor me and sent me a boatload of, okay, let's see if we can, bye-bye. Okay. Can I get a witness? Let's see if we can turn the autofocus off. And let's see if this week we can be in focus right away. Can you guys see that? Oh, yeah. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. Good? Good. Goody, goody, good, good? Yes, thank you so much. Lori, you are on this like crazy. Hi, Queen Jan Jan from Davenport, Florida. I was just talking about Florida. Isn't that funny? I will be in Daytona. I spell trouble, Daytona, Florida. Spring break capital. Anyway, I'm just so thrilled. First, I'm painting on wood tonight. You know why? Because it's here. No, because I am. No, look at, I'm afraid to use all my new paintbrushes. They're so pretty. Look at these. Black, gold, Texas tea. What's this one? Oh, ooh, that one's pretty too. Okay. I'm using new paintbrushes. It's time. You know what? I'm putting my big girl pants on and I'm graduating to, anyway. Okay, and I got a jar of gesso. That's all I've done so far. And if you're new to the show, oh, you guys like the feel of a new paintbrush? Oh my goodness. Okay, I do. So if you're just joining me for the first time, there is little to no prep. Well, let's be honest. There's no prep. Sometimes I will look for things that move me, like colors or whatnot, but there's just little to no prep. That's how things work. And life is busy, and I will see things during the week, or so if it's somebody's artwork, I try to give them credit. I look, I mark magazines, and oh, look at that color, or the color of my dress. I like the color of my dress. This is really a nice flowing. So I'm going to be able to give you a little bit of more information if I'm using a specific brush. This one's a black gold, 3/4 inch, something. I will be able to give more information on the brush because, yeah, it is kind of a fly by the seat of my pants, but today I'm wearing a dress, and I plan on living in dresses for the next few months. Anyway, this is just a piece of NBF, so it's just really thin. I decided to work on this because I'm working on a small art journal. It's only 7 by 10, which sometimes I'll work in it, but then I have to get the journal very close. Oh, I should have put some, I don't have time, but I really should, you know what, maybe I'll embed some texture in this. What I really should have done, yeah, that's what I'll do, is I should have put some crackle on this and crackled it for you guys before we started, but that would involve prep and thinking, and, well, it's not going to happen. I really encourage you to use what you have and to create like this. Oh my God, I don't have an apron. I'm speaking of the hem of my dress. This dress I do not want to ruin right out of the gate. Okay, thank you for the reminder. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I know Lori's gonna go. I told her. That's gonna. Sorry, when I make fun of Lori, it also sounds, she doubles as my mother as well. So sometimes when I'm making fun of my mother, she doubles as Lori. All right. There we go. Lori's on top of it, man. She is flying through the links right now. Maybe I shouldn't knock her. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Anyway, so, and then I upload everything to my website. So if you don't have the colors or the type of paint I'm using, use whatever you have. I'm sponsored by some generous companies, and so I will use their stuff but I am going to be bringing, just so you guys are aware, I'm going to be bringing watercolors to you soon. We're going to go back to some watercolors. Daniel Smith I met them at the last trade show I was with, and so I got tons of watercolors. And I haven't really had time. I'm going to pack watercolors to go to Michigan with me because I just went on a 24-hour little, I wouldn't call it a vacation, but a 24-hour little break to go see my son for his birthday. And I did not have my painting stuff with me, and it drove me bonkers. It drove me more bonkers not to have this stuff with me than if I had just had it and not used it. I know that doesn't sound right, but that's crazy. So this is just an Andy Skinner stencil that I am just going to, brush that on and give me, oh yeah. Can you get a witness? Oh, it's nifty. Oh, this is going to bug me not to, oops, I didn't really mean to do that, oh well. So really people always think you have to use a palette knife and be really succinct with your, I'm just giving a little bit of texture. I'm not going to go overboard here. I would have really liked to have had like a crackle in this, but crackle takes time to dry, and of course, I don't have that kind of time right now, so we're just going to go with that. And the cool thing is, anything I didn't want textured, and I'll show it to you. Just give me a moment, please. All right. All right. It's not a lot. It's just like that. You see that? You see that? You see that? Yeah. All right. So let's put this aside for a second so that we can. I happen to love this stencil. Ooh, yeah. So the funny thing is what I opened up Weathered Wood, which is this bottle, okay? And I opened that up, and the other day I went to go wipe off my surface. It's the same size bottle, and I used Weathered Wood on my table. Let me tell you, it is not the same effect if you're trying to clean up and you just throw Weathered Wood all over your desk. Nope, 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 nope. So this is, many of you know, but my surface is, my painting surface is glass, so I just use the brush cleaner directly on the glass, and I have no issues. Just makes cleanup super simple. I kind of like to clean this stencil up just because I don't want a bunch of residue the next time I go to use it. Most stencils I kind of don't even care about, but this one, I like to keep it clean. I like to keep it clean. And I like to keep my work surface clean. None of this last week business where I lost control. Okay, and that particular stencil is not for sale yet. I know it's coming soon, and I promise the second the second it's available, I will let you know. I happen to have pre-release because I know the person. Oh. Hi, Crafty Helen. Okay, so that is our nicely gessoed board, and all I'm going to do is take a heat gun to that because we're going to speed up this drying time. This is live TV. I can't remember the name of it, but it's brand new, and it's a deck of art. It's not Bubbles, I know that. Is that Yvonne? So that should dry pretty quick because the MDF board will absorb that pretty quickly. Yeah. Oh, I do too, Pam. That's coming with the new group too. Oh, there we go. It's called Half Count, I guess. Oh, nice. Thank you. I think I had these all memorized by now, but I don't. Okay, let me see if I can get a little more natural light in here. That should, I don't want to cast a shadow. Oh, 7-pound jam lady is here. I have Helen, no. Still working my way through it, which is probably why I have to wear a dress now, Helen, because I cannot fit in my clothes because I'm eating 7-pound jam. And also, oh my goodness, Maria. I think the entire UK is here now. I think I finally shared this. Oh, nobody talk to Mrs. Fence. Nobody say hi to her, please. Detroit is playing the Red Sox in the at Boston, and I believe the Red Sox are winning. So we don't really need to say hi to her. No, it's okay. You don't actually have to say hi to everybody who tunes in. Yeah, Helen, you're the reason I now have to wear a dress because the shorts are not fitting me that well. I just want to make sure I get this covered pretty well. So MDF, or wood, you know, MDF wood, it will absorb quite readily. All right. Maria, you're in the UK. How do you say go Red Sox? What? Is it like 2 or 3 there? Now, I measured this board before we started, and I know it's 11 by 14. Why does that matter, you ask? Because it does. Oh my goodness. Well, I've been to England, and that doesn't make me a football fan. All right, now I need a ruler, and I have an idea. May not be a good one, but I have an idea. All right, hopefully this will go down. This is painter's tape. Oops, I want to mark this. I need a pencil. Pencil, look at this. 7. Okay. Can I get a witness? I have a Kid Rock song in my head. 7. Okay. I have an idea. When I have an idea, it's going to be a good one. Let's just hope this is dry enough for what I want to do. And this is not the best painter's tape in the world. I noticed it's kind of cheapy stuff, but that's okay. So half of that board is, half of 11 is 5.5, right? No. Yeah? Yeah? 5.5 and 5.5, yeah. Come on, I'm an artist. Actually, I have a degree in construction, though. So you think this would be easy for me. Did not like math. All right. I'm going somewhere with this. 5 and 5 and the big mark. 5 and the big mark. All right. Right. Does that look even to you? It's like a big Christmas gift. All right, that's good. Yeah, I think it's even. Footy. See, she's laughing at me. That's how those English people are. All right. a little bit more right over here too. Good. I don't know. Okay. So what am I doing? Let's go in red or primary magenta. I really like primary magenta. And let's get a little bit of tinting base. All right. So we're going to hope this works. Paintbrush. Check. Ooh, fan brush. I like this one too because it's plastic. Oh, that's tinting base. I didn't mean to do that. I don't have any palettes in here because they're all in the they're all in the foyer. Ooh, look. This thing has a dippy thing on the end of it, which I have no idea what it's for, but you can scoop out your tinting base with that. There's probably a scientific name for that thing, but I'm going to call it the dippy thing. You know what? Let's just not even waste the paint. I have taped up so much of that wine barrel and had to be so specific that I kind of don't know why I'm taping something off right now because it's kind of irritating me, but I am doing it for you. I'm doing it for the sake of the show. And I can run some water through there and pretty color. So that's just a primary magenta. If you don't have that exact brand, use something else, okay? Use what you have. Pull it out. Use what you got. All right. Goody, goody, goody. I'm sure dippy thing is the scientific name for that. And then I'm just going to slap some white on here. Oh, actually, I think our painting's actually going to ultimately go like that, so. And that's good. Oh, yeah, see, that's the world's worst painter's tape, but it's okay. You get the idea. We'll be able to overcome that little. Okay, I'm going to go get my more expensive painter's tape. Joe, there's a roll of orange tape either on the table or in the foyer by the wine barrel. Will you please bring it to me? Thank you. Here. I'm going to use better tape. And then I'm also going to do this because this is. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, my child, the fruit of my loins. Now I kind of have to have this dry because now I have to retape over what I just did. All right, that's good enough. This is better tape, and if something pulls up, it's not the end of the world. So we want to do that same thing. Watch, now I have better tape, and I'll pull it up right up. So we gotta go there. I guess I could have left that one piece of tape there if I were thinking ahead. Okay. But of course, that would involve doing something I don't do, and that would be think ahead. Okay. All right. What color is that going to be? How about like a bright orange? This is pretty bright. Oh yeah. Oops. I'm going to need some paintbrushes. Oh, I'm missing so many of my paintbrushes because they're, whoops, they're all over there. And I'm going to get yelled at because I know I leave these things sitting in here and you're really not supposed to. So why don't we wash it off like a good girl. Ooh. All right. Where'd it go? Ooh, yeah. That would be orange if I've ever seen it. And that is pyro orange, I believe, yeah. And again, I'm going to use that dippy stick to get me some white and maybe mute this down a little bit because it looks like I possibly am going to need sunglasses for this when I'm done. Yes. Well, that covered nicely. All right. Cool. Ew. So, let's see if I will. Oh, well, that's okay. A little bit of a gap. But I totally meant that gap. Good thing is I didn't pull any of my color off. You didn't think I meant that gap? But I did. Not really. Let's do this again. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this piece of tape can stay the whole time. Don't let me pull that up. Okay. Don't just let me pull it. No. Oops, did I put this in? Yeah. This is why I don't like painting. I hate freaking prep work. It drives me insane. I would just assume cut my left leg off before I shouldn't say that. I do not like prep work. I don't have the patience for it, and I want nothing to do with it. It's just as quick to hire somebody to paint. That was my philosophy. Oh! Whoa! Okay, you don't want that to happen. This is not, what's that, a palette piece. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh! Come on, baby cakes. Oh, there we go. None of this tape is sticking down. None of this tape is sticking down. Oh, my God. Oh! Okay. Let's not panic, though. I just need it to stick for 2 seconds. That's it. Come on, you little turkey, you. Come on. Let's mix some of this stuff in there. If anybody's tuning in right now, they're like, what is she on? And it's nothing. It's just called life. And crappy painter's tape. You know what? You got to buy the stuff with a frog on it. I guess. Okay. There we go. And then just do this. Oh, there we go. Got too much. Is anybody swearing half as much as I am right now? Because I feel the need to swear. Oh, God, this color is really... All right. It's all right. Just don't panic. Stick with it. That's all I can say. That's what I'm telling myself on this wine barrel right now. It'll soon be over. Alrighty. I hate... Is Olivia doing this with me? She's probably going to hate me by the end of the night. Sorry, Olivia. You can tell your cousin I'm normally not this crazy. Yeah, don't say that. Alright, let's get this off the end of it so that I can actually use this paintbrush. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Every time I spray this stuff, it's like, there we go. Alright, oh sorry Olivia, this is probably not your finer idea in life. I was shooting for a very bright turquoise. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's move that up. I can fix the seam. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just taking a little bit of that tinting base, mixing that in here. All right. So tinting base will give you opacity. All right, let's just hope and pray that this remotely pulls back. Okay, thank you. And there was no leaving tape because the tape is just leaving the page altogether. So, oh, there's a nice big splotch on there though. Thanks for leaving that bad boy. Okay, that's okay. That is okay. That's what that band-aid's for. Okay. Don't even know it's there. Yep. All right. Finger painting now. Yeah, I'm not. I don't really like to paint houses, not surfaces. There we go. You saw a cool piece that had like a quilted pattern, and I thought that would be really cool to recreate. And now I'm thinking I'm an idiot, but that's okay. I should pay attention to the time at least. Oh, it's on. Yeah. Neither one of these tapes are very good that I have. I just noticed that. Watch the. I don't even know. These came from trade shows. I always end up like at the hardware store next to the tape people, and they always leave a bunch of tapes. So I'm like, cool. I could use that, and I do. So this is. Oh, whoa. That is a bunch of Hands of Yellow Medium that I just sprayed all over the place. And I'm just going to grab any brush because I don't have, I got to wash off some brushes here. This is not going to take a lot of thought. And what's going on? Oh, see? I actually can see the tape peeling up. That's even better. It's even better when you can just view the tape peeling up. Whoops. That's some yellow. Oh, that went on easy. That went on easy. Easy peasy, light and squeezy. Ready? Yes. Oops. All right. All right. Use those 4 colors. Use that color. Use that color. Now we have to make sure this is dry. This is probably one. Tracy said she likes the colors. Thank you. I had to work turquoise in there. So I saw this flower, and I know the flower is 4 petals. I'm not sure if I'm going to make mine 4 petals or 5 petals, because I don't like 4 petals, but alright, get rid of the tape, because that was a wholly bad idea. And then the ruler, because that's a bad idea. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is just freehand my flower and not overthink it. And then we'll just see what happens. But I'm thinking 4 maybe, because that'll be very... And we'll pick up some of this texture. To dry it. Alrighty, baby. Gesso. Go back to that. I really wish I had some of my brushes here. The other brushes I was using. So I keep going back to the same bloody brushes. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, this is it, everybody. Calling it a night. Alright. Oops. Mm-hmm. 4 petals it is. That's why I wasn't so concerned about that middle. I'll have to find a piece that they did. They had some cool stuff on it, but I'll keep it simple. It was just a 4 thing with a, looked like a quilt almost, which I don't quilt, but I know somebody in this group who does. Don't you? Man, the sun is beaming right in on me. It is hot, hot, hot. All right. I think that's good enough. Just wanted a basic layout of a flower. It looks like a, it somewhat looks like a flower. And then I'm going to paint the thing white. So, oh, not that white. Maybe the shaken up white. Okay. Gotta shake. See, if you don't use your paint, you gotta shake it. See, I'm used to using it. Not quite dry, but that's all right. So this is titanium white, not translucent white. I don't want it to look like a heart. None of that business. Oops. This side is beginning to really shine through here. Okay. There's a reason I'm kind of working while the gesso is kind of wet. I don't know what that reason is. Oh, I noticed my yellow paint is still wet too. But that's okay. Yay. All right. I want to work while it is still wet, and I'm going to do like a lighter yellow And some lighter orange, if I have it. Lighter orange, maybe the same orange. It's okay. And then I'm going to take a stencil brush. That's what I'm going to do. A stencil brush. Oh yeah, that'll work. So this is just a stencil brush that is kind of big. Okay. Close that up a little bit so I get my Tennyson. Okay. I'm just dragging it. Oh. I'm just dragging this. Ooh. Hot. Anybody have any questions? Questions? Oh, looks like people are having chat issues. I'm still here. Okay. That's pretty good. All right. So now I kind of want to let this dry. Wipe off my stencil brush. Hope and pray this continues to go forth. Liner brush. Uh-oh. What's this? Oops. Oh, shucks. I'll get a clean one. I don't have a clean one. Of course I don't have a clean brush, because that would mean having cleaner brushes. Alright, I was just going to pick up some more and just... Poop. Alright, stop messing with it. I'm done at P3. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking my floral colors. I feel like this is like a Partridge Family painting. I promise it's going to tone itself down any minute. I do need to take a second though. I'm running out of clean things, clean brushes, and I kind of need them. It would be really nice and handy right about now. Care about that one. Goody goody. Okay. Good. Good. I have some yellow that's just bugging me right here and right about here, but it shouldn't really matter. It's just me, myself. All right. Now I can dry it. All right, liner brush, carbon black, which is probably near gone. Correct. Here we go. Oops. Let's see how we can do this. I'm not used to lining something that is this humongous. It's large. So the key to a liner brush is being relaxed, not death gripping it, keeping the flow of paint, letting the paintbrush kind of do its thing. I'm about to put my arm in this. How about we just flip this around? Oh, I love how Yvonne says, I love your painting tonight. I'm surprised. Okay. We're there. We're seeing the light. Yes, we're seeing the light. All right. Yes, there are textured dots in there. I gotta move stuff over. Because I'm just flat out running around. I don't want to dry stuff off as I'm going because something this large, it's kind of easy to stick your arm back into it. So if you're not part of our Mixed Media Monday group, you'll want to join. I'm sure Lori can give that group name and link. And I encourage you guys to kind of try this piece out. Cool. And this can be done. This is acrylic paint I'm using. So this is Decor Media paint that I'm using. But all right, so now here we go with the fun part. Just the end of the brush. This is a very special technique I'm doing. Just the end of the paintbrush. Dip it in. Boop, 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 boop. Helps if you make those sound effects. I forgot to mention Oklahoma City. I'm teaching 2 cool workshops in Oklahoma. 2? Yeah, I'm doing, it's like an old class too. I'm doing a framing class. And then I'm doing another class there. Oh, art journaling. So if anybody's in Oklahoma, or in or around Oklahoma. So I saw this piece that somebody had done like, it looked like a quilt, and she had done some flowers in the middle, and that's what it was like. Oops, did not mean that line to start there. Christina, I'm teaching. Are you going? I know Christina's going to Chicago. Are you going to my Oklahoma City one? You're going to be mad when you find out, but that's on my schedule. That's called Painting Palooza. I will be there for a trade show too. It's like a... Okay, Donna, somebody just asked about a good liner brush, and I'm using this. This is a Black Gold Dynasty. It's called a 5/0. I will list this. I really am enjoying this. I really am enjoying this liner brush. I don't mind sharing this one at all because I know it exists, and is this kind of like a, what do you call it? What's his name? Andy Warhol? Is Lori going to tell me it's 7? Yeah. I will give the link to this. I will try to link all these brushes. They were so nice. We have some cool Dynasty brush demonstration people coming to Ministry of Mixology, and I will be announcing them soon. I'm waiting for the logo from Dynasty Brush. They are one of our sponsors in Chicago, so I happen to have a ton of their paintbrushes that Tracy Moreau gave me, and I'm using them, and oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I just meant to wipe the wrong end of it. So I really like this, and I don't mind sharing that at all because they cool, and I have 2. They're actually both Dynasty and Deco art artisans, and I'm quite thrilled. They're going to be there for our Saturday night demonstrations in Chicago. So I thought this warranted me working out those brushes and getting to use them and get used to them. Yeah, really liking that brush. Really, really, really. All right. I need some Payne's Gray. I think it's really great when I can kind of recommend some things to you and be a little more specific. So kind of, I'm going to get like a really dry brush here. Actually, a stickle brush would work, but look at this. Is this like a, oh. I even hate to get my brushes dirty. Oh my god, I'm getting the handles all dirty. Freaking dirty hands. Okay. I'm going to get a good crappy brush. All my brushes are packed up from having been traveling, so I apologize for the little delay in finding my brushes. Not there, not there, not there. You have to be in here because I just didn't find you. And I had a number of my brushes walk off this trip. Hold on, I'm looking. It's the crappiest brush I own, and it was the first paintbrush I owned too. And I did not see it. Sam, It's a very specific crappy brush. You know, you're all ancient. Here it is. Ah, this might be the end of it because we didn't wash it. It's a hog's hair. Oh, yeah. You guys, I gotta say, a liner brush takes a lot of work. This is just, oh, and I bought a bunch of these, and I don't know what I do with them. Oh, I bet you they're outside now. You know what I'll do? I'll just do this for now. I'll do this. This might work. So this Payne's Gray. I'm just going to give a scallop to there. Whoops, it's too dark. All right. Really. So I'm literally just with a dry brush, nothing wet. Kind of coming around here. Oops. And I'm just starting from the outside and working my way in a little bit. I told you I was going to try and bring this down a little bit because it's a little bright, a little tough on the eyeballs. And let's go with that. We can get a little dirty. Another thing I like to do is take a Stays-On ink pad because I happen to love when Stays-On. I know, I'm kind of crazy anal about the edges, which you wouldn't think I would be, but I am. And this is the exact way to ruin a stamp pad. Just saying. Oops, and I just noticed I'm getting my fingerprints on this piece as well. Isn't that great? I don't know, there's something about the color, the black of the Stays-On that when it goes on, it's just a really awesome. I don't know what the hell is that? Oh, that's just a brush. I like to pick up some of that texture, you know, the little dots we put in it in the beginning. But I'm not done. I'm not done. So don't lose hope. Okay, so ruin your stamp pad, like I just did. And then wipe your hands really well because you just got a bunch of ink on there. All right. I love liner brushes. Okay, now we need to, I think I spent a good solid summer with a liner brush, and I can tell you that summer was, I was single. Wonder why. I don't know, because maybe you spent your whole summer with this liner brush. Maybe because you were using a liner brush all summer that you're... Alrighty, now, where is my sharpener? This is a Stabilo Aquarellable pencil. Actually, it's more of a nub of a pencil, but when it's not a nub of a pencil, it kind of looks like that. Okay? And I Corey, do you mind flashing me a time status? Not that I'm anxious to get done, I just want to make sure I do get done. So, Oh, I use these down to the very last drop, can you tell? And then I'm just going to put some water on my desk. And I'm going to rub my finger in it. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do that. All right. And this is activating it by water, so I just don't want a lot of water. I just want to be able to. Oh, good. 709. Okay. Thank you. Excuse me. This is very relaxing. So the cool thing is that wipes away. Okay, so if you get it where you don't want it, which I don't really care, but you just want to show that. All right. That also picks up. So if you come over here, so the other thing you can do is take your pencil, do that, run water through it, and then just wipe it over stuff, and it will pick up the texture. Thank you, air conditioning, for kicking on. I can't breathe. And so Pam noticed in my wine barrel. Oh, oh, oh! That is my. Oops. What's the message? I think I just hung up on her. All right. Oops. There, that is kind of nifty. And so Donna said she wipes too much or whatever. It takes a little bit of finesse. I've noticed sometimes, like somebody said to me, "Can you ever do too much of it?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." I try not to do too much of it, but you can wipe it away. I just try to go with the less is more philosophy. And like I said, putting it on your table, and see how I'm putting it on my table and then putting it in. It's a little bit more subtle than if I were to just really go all out. It's easier to come in and do more than it is to have to wipe stuff away. So I will just play with it until, and it may not be something you really like. All right, less is more. I think more is more. All right, there we go. It's really hard to pull stuff back once you've gone too dark or low. See? All right. You see how I'm adding to it subtly? And then if it's too much, I get the baby wipe out. Wipe that bad boy back. I don't know, gal. I kind of was like debating. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do because I know a really great stamp company. Oh, wait a minute. They're my stamps. Oh, I'm kidding. So what I do is I stamp this off on something. I love this stamp. This is my texture stamp. And I don't just love it because it's mine. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. Guess who has to start designing more stamps? I don't know, but I think her name's Tracy. I really never use this stamp. This is a texture stamp. I can show you what it looks like. I mean, it's just, I really have to, oops. So, $7.14. I'd like to finish by 7:30 because I like to show you can completely paint something in an hour, and I thoroughly believe that. Try to practice what I preach. But you see how I just subtly do it? This is the one thing I think I could do too much of because I'll just sit here and start attacking it. Oh, yes. Okay, done. Cool. Wow, I kind of really thoroughly enjoying that. I think it needs something lighter it needs. Okay. That's white. Titanium white. That is water. This is a fan brush. I am the world's worst splotterer. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's what it needed. Believe it or not, I don't know what a fan brush is used for other than doing this, so Dynasty, you may want to let me know. Carbon black again. I'm going to do the same thing, a little bit black, just in the middle. Oh, whoa, oh boy. Hold on. Oh, donkeys, this might be a little too much. That's okay. I don't know that it needs anything else. You know, kind of like I feel like I'm at the walk away and run status, but you know me, you just can't stop. Okay. Oh, whoa, almost dropped it. I don't know, it's just kind of, I think it's kind of done, but, oh, well, I guess it's, okay, cool. I know. I'm back. I'm sorry I got lost a little bit there. Kind of funny when you say, I don't know if I'm done, and then all of a sudden it cuts you off. It's almost like somebody just sent me a sign that said, "You're pretty much done." Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm happy that's done. I want to see how Olivia's turned out. Yeah, thank you, Lori, for keeping everything going tonight. Darn it, I wish Mary was here. I have to ask her to come here and do some kits for me. Yes, it was a much needed night. Oh my goodness. I'm hot. Okay. Yes, I think Jean posted her photo, and it very well. I want to go give credit where credit is due because I saw a very similar piece. Only one of the one I saw had 5 petals, so I like the 4 better. Oh my goodness, we're done, and it's 7:24, and I can rest. Yes, Dad. Thank you to Lori, Andy, and Mary, being that nobody else is here but Lori. Okay, so I don't know if I'm back next Monday because what's the date? Does anybody have the date for next Monday? Monday. I don't have an alarm. I don't have a. I leave the 11th, so will not be here for that. I'm not looking up. August 1st. I will be here for that. I know there's like 2. There are 2 weekends. 2 Mondays that will not be here. Tracy, did the Detroit win? That means she said go ball game, but it isn't over yet. I'm wondering if that means that Detroit slightly has a chance. Okay. So I will answer any questions. If you have any questions, you can send them to info@tracyweinzapfelstudios.com. And I will see you guys next Monday. Oh, not yet. Look at you, Miss. Not yet. I will see you guys next Monday. And then after that, I might be there the following Monday. And I think the next 2 Mondays, I'm gone. Okay. So post all of your pages onto our group as well. Okay. I think I'm out. I'll be here for just a minute. I just want to say thank you, and I will see you guys next week.